What's up guys, 915 Mang here doing a video today. Got a lot of things coming up. One of the things that I did over the holidays was take advantage of the Black Friday from Bulk Reef Supply. Kind of got carried away a little bit. I picked up some additional DI resin, which I needed badly for my RLDI unit. I also picked up the sediment filter. As you can see, I picked up a Tunze Osmolator and some more calc washer. And I'm going to do a separate video of the flipper. The flipper is pretty legit, so I'm going to just do a quick video on that later on. Bought some pink Fiji live sand. The only thing is, when you're using it, it just clouds the water up. I wish it would be a little bit cleaner, but the benefits are great. I bought this stuff to seed my tank. Used some dry rock, and I wanted to add some bacteria. I dumped this biomagnet clarifier. A couple days later, the tank was clear. As you can see, my RODI unit was looking pretty bad. I got some much needed DI resin. This BRS Kaltwasser, the way I've been using it, I've just been dumping it in my auto top off container. I got a pump on the bottom that stirs it like every 15-30 minutes. My frag tank does look pretty good, but I'm going to move everything from my frag tank into my 45-gallon cube. Because those of you that don't know, I was running 3 tanks. This tank, the cube, and then my 120-gallon tank. I ended up selling the black box LED. It was a good light. It still works and everything. I liked it, but I got rid of it on a local forum here. Somebody picked it up. Also, my corals are popping because I'm using that orange film. If you don't know what film I'm talking about, it's just like some orange film. You can put it over your camera. When the blues are on, the corals will pop a little bit better. I also have a video on that. You can check it out. If you're having a hard time finding some of that orange film, let me know. I might be able to hook you up. I was kind of running out of space for some SPS, so I glued a dead torch. I used this BSI super glue, probably one of the best super glues that I used, and I put it on the overflow right there. No problems, still sticking today. Decided to upgrade my lighting. I changed out the AI Hydra. I sold my AI Hydra to a buddy locally. Picked up the Gen 3 with the tank mount. Basically, I was thinking about getting the smaller RADION, the XR15. But this deal was, I couldn't pass up due to the fact because it was cheaper than the XR15. Because I got the tank mount and the light. This is a little bit closer look at the tank mount, and what I like about it is you can flip it from side to side. It came with different rails. The rails, it was pretty easy. If you had a longer tank, you would use a longer rail, a shorter rail, and then as you can see, the power supplies. I'm still messing around with the lighting schedule, but I'm gonna fine tune it and see what I like later on. I'm thinking more of the 20K. Those of you that have radions, let me know what you're doing. I went to Petco, picked up a few supplements, but what I really went there for was this BIO SPIRA. I ended up having to buy 2 bottles of this stuff due to the fact that they didn't have the large bottles. If they have the large bottles, just buy that. But when you buy it, it does have an expiration date, best buy date, so check it out. I bought it locally because I didn't want to overnight this stuff, and you just pour it in there, and it's supposed to make your tank safe. Eat 1 bottle will treat 30 gallons. So keep that in mind. I bought 2 bottles and I just poured it in there into my tank. I did have the live sand in there already, but since I was moving over my fish into the 45-gallon cube, I didn't want any problems. I did have my 2 clownfish and my little blue-green chromis. Had some weird bacteria stuff growing on my rock, and that was shortly after I added the live sand. This is the AI and now the RADION. I didn't get that reef link with the light, so I have to use that Smart Life on the website, connect it up to my laptop, and then connect the laptop to the light to mess around with the light settings. The move from the 40-gallon breeder to the 45-gallon cube went great. For corals wise, I just kind of threw them wherever I could. The fish were one of the first things that I moved once I got the water low enough. I'm going to organize the cube later on, but this kind of took up most of my day, moving the tank, messing with the light, picking up the light, moving the corals over, catching the fish, cleaning up the 40 breeder. It kind of took up most of the day. With the water a little bit clearer, kind of how it looks. Still kind of a mess. I haven't organized it yet, but that'll be up in the next video. Kind of, I'm liking it. Before I had this cube just empty in there, and wasn't really doing much except watching the tank cycle. I ended up moving most of the mangroves from my frag tank over to the 120. You can see them floating there. Before I just had one mangrove there. I'm running the reverse cycle in there, meaning when the lights are off on the tank, the refugium is lit up. I'm starting to get that red algae there due to my light cycle. Probably running a little bit longer than what I should. Once I drown it, cut back on the lighting a little bit, the red algae will go away if you're wondering how to do that. Another cool thing is that one of my mangroves, the one that has been sitting in this tank, is starting to look like it's coming out some leaves. So that's pretty sweet. The roots on all of them are already growing. Um, I had a friend that was asking me about how I was doing my mangroves. He thought that you have to put them in the substrate. Well, as you can see, I don't. I have them just floating. The lighting that I'm using is just a regular CFL bulb. I watched one of Mile High Reefer's videos. He was talking about part 38s at the time. Commented and he suggested I just stick with my CFL bulb because it's brighter. So that's what I'm going to do. After a long day, I'm just kicking back, looking at my top-down view, my little Montepora garden right here. Had to trim it back because it was shadowing some of the other corals. But this is what it's all about, guys. We do all that hard work, and it's time to kick back and check out the tank. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe and share my video. Take care, guys.